What's up, guys? Welcome to this NFL divisional. Wow, I made that same mistake again, but let me rephrase myself. The NFL division prediction video, and this is the AFC. So we're gonna get started. So wow, I can't believe I made that mistake, but okay, I'm not gonna close this video. But anyways, this is the AFC. I already did the NFC. We might have another guy joining us later, but we'll see. Probably eating some Chinese or something, but I don't know, eating whatever he wants, but we'll give him some time. But going into this video, we're going to talk about each divisional winners for each division. So, stupid Steam account, notification, but alright, so the first one up is the AFC East. So it consists of the New York Jets, the Buffalo Bills, the New England Patriots, and the Miami Dolphins. This is pretty much, the Patriots dominated this, division the last several years, mostly the entire time, but alright, so like I said last time, I'm going to be last. We're going to go to Steel Jackson. So Steel Jackson, AFC East, the Jets, the Bills, the Patriots, the Dolphins. Who do you think is going to win the AFC East next season?
Let's just say for the moment, with the Patriots dominating this division the last 12, 13 out of 15 years ever since Tom Brady came into the league, let's just say for the moment, I got the Dolphins heading last, 8-8 at best. The Jets third. I believe the Buffalo Bills are going to give the New England Patriots a run for their money, but sadly, with the weapons Tom Brady has and Bill Belichick, I say the Pats might win this division again. Until Tom Brady and Bill Belichick leaves, they're just going to dominate this division every time. So New England first, Buffalo second, New York third, Miami fourth.
Alright, so going to Kiernan, the Giants fan. So who do you think is going to win the AFC East?
Shit. This is for the Giants and
the
other teams, not the Broncos, right?
No, this is the AFC East. So Jets, Bills, Patriots, Dolphins.
Jets, Bills, Patriots, Dolphins. Alright. For me, personally, because I feel like maybe the Patriots, they're definitely gonna get back up on top. They have a bunch of weapons as far as Robert, Gronkowski, I think, or maybe that's how I said it. Actually, Tom Brady, if anything, he could probably try to do it one more time to try to get maybe another ring. It just seems like maybe this year things just didn't go well as planned. So that's also another questionable factor. The Dolphins, on the other hand, they may be on the rise to spark a comeback. The Giants, with Odell Beckham Jr. getting better every single day, it kind of comes right into the playing factor that some of our teammates are starting to form into star players. So that's another good factor. The Jets, on the other hand, I think that could be questionable because there's a lot of good players that just came in last year. So that will be questionable, and that will be very interesting to see them come out with a bang.
So you have the Patriots winning the AFC East?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so...
And I'd probably say Giants in second and Jets in third. And,
actually, you made them... The Giants aren't in the AFC East, dude.
Giants are in the NFC East. We talked about that last week. Sorry,
yeah. Well, that's okay. Kiernan predicts... Alright, so Kiernan predicts the Patriots. Okay, so I'm going to make my prediction. So, we talked about how Tom Brady is, doing this appeal thing. And he might be suspended for 4 games. People say he's going to be suspended for 4 games. But, I got to say this. He's going to miss... If he does be suspended for 4 games, I don't have the Patriots winning the division. I don't think they can win the division if Tom Brady is going to be suspended for 4 games, but I do have the Patriots winning if Tom Brady does get play the 4 games. So if Tom Brady gets suspended for games, I think that They're going to still be up there, but I don't believe that they're going to win the division. This is a shockingly probably upset, but in my opinion, this might be a shocker to you guys, but I honestly think this Miami team is going to have talent next season. I think the Jets and the Bills will both be on the bottom. I think Miami and New England will be on top. If Brady is suspended 4 games, I have the Dolphins winning the division, but if Tom Brady is going to play the 4 games, I have the Patriots winning. So, alright, so the next one is the AFC North, but we're going to save that for the last. So we're going to the AFC South, which consists of the Titans, Jaguars, Texans, and Colts. This division, in my opinion, is going to be really interesting. So Steel Jacksons, who do you think is going to win the AFC South next season?
Well, the AFC South has got to be the second weakest division other than the NFC East. But for me, the Texans are on the rise. Let's just say for the moment, I got let's just say the Colts coming in third. The Titans last because they simply suck. I think that Jaguars and Texans are going to make a run for the AFC South, but I have the Texans winning this division again because they have talent. Oh, and also P.S. Rose says Texans are going to win the Super Bowl. And I have them. Good.
Alright, someone's lagging, but okay, so you have the Texans winning? Okay. So, Kiernan, just to be clear, this is the AFC South, so this is going to be the Tennessee Titans, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Houston Texans, and the Colts. Who do you have winning the AFC South?
So what teams again?
Titans, Jaguars, Texans, and Colts.
Tigers. You said Jaguars, Titans, and
Texans,
Colts?
Texans, Colts, Jaguars, Titans, yeah.
Texans, Colts, Jaguars, and Titans. Titans. Alright. So in my opinion, the Titans they might be able to rise again. Shout out to Marcus Mariota. He's a beast. It's just crazy how that he's just not getting the respect that he deserves. The Colts, on the other hand, I'm not too sure about Mr. Luck. He might not be lucky enough for this upcoming season. Hopefully that's if the team can stay healthy. The Jaguars, because I've been saying this for years, the Jaguars, in my opinion, are the most garbage team known to the league. Sorry to say that to all you Jaguars fans, but that's just the truth for now. But I think that they can definitely find some changes into their roster. And then you said the Texans, right?
Yeah.
The Texans, they might be on the rise. J.J. Watt, he's a very kind-hearted player. He has a heart for the game. I just think maybe a newer quarterback right into the mix would really help out the flow of the offensive passing to make the team much better, for just scoring efforts. And that's how I see it.
So, who do you got winning the division?
I'd probably say maybe Colts.
Colts?
Yeah, Colts.
Alright, by the way, you said something that, Houston needs the quarterback. They actually do. They picked up Brock Osweiler, which was the backup for Denver. So they will have a decent, they will have a decent quarterback, though. So,
Yeah, that's really good, though. Because the Texans really do need a better quarterback, like me and you saw the other day. So that's definitely gonna be very quite interesting to see how these teams could really make a change for next season.
Alright, so my personally own opinion, so, I think, of course, the Texans won the division last season. They were going 1v1 against the Colts. I still think it's going to be the same outcome. I think that the Colts and the Texans will go for the title fight. The Titans, Jaguars, I think these are two struggling teams in the AFC South for the last, they were the last laughing stock for the last several years. And, I think Blake Bortles for the Jaguars, he's getting better a little bit. I think that he'll help the Jazz win a couple games. Mariota, whatever his name is, I can't even say his name. I think he's been proving.
Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, I think he's been I can't even say his name. I don't know why, but I think he's been improving. You know, I can't. I don't know if you can remember. I don't know if you remember it, but he had a quarterback run for like a really long distance. I can't remember which game it was, but
And were you saying he ran 80 yards in the end zone?
Yeah, yes, that was really good in my opinion. But you know, like I said to Kiernan, the Texans have Brock Osweiler. You know, Brock Osweiler almost beat the Steelers in Week 15, but we were lucky to get that comeback. I think it was a good comeback, but Brock Osweiler, I think, can be a really good quarterback because, you know, he played well. Now he's on the Texans. It's going to give other teams in the AFC South problems. Colts, I don't know about Andrew Luck. People say that his defense is not good. The offense, he has to come back healthy, but I think this Brock Osweiler trade is going to be too much. I think Brock Osweiler is going to go ham on everyone in the division. So, in my opinion, I think the Houston Texans are going to win the AFC South. So, I just think this Texans team has talent. So going on to the next one. This is the AFC West. The AFC West consists of the Denver Broncos, the Kansas City Chiefs, the San Diego Chargers, and the Oakland Raiders. So, Steel Jackson, who do you think is going to win the AFC West? In my opinion, I think it's going to be a really good division. Maybe, but it might be the up-down ride for the Broncos. So, what's your opinion on this division? Who do you got in the AFC West winning it?
The AFC West, it could be, like you said, it could be an interesting division. The Oakland Raiders are on the rise. For as much as I hate the Raiders and all that, I think the Raiders and Chiefs are going to make a run for the AFC West. Denver, since they won the Super Bowl and they lost nearly everybody, they're going to be at least third. The Chargers, they're probably going to be fourth again. Like between the Chiefs and the Raiders, I got the Chiefs winning this division.
The Chiefs winning this division? All right. So, Kiernan, just to be clear, the AFC West consists of Denver Broncos, Kansas City Chiefs, the San Diego Chargers, and the Oakland Raiders. Who do you got winning the AFC West?
Alright, for the to my opinion, I think the Broncos might be at top just because, like, due to the fact that they do have, like, a lot of weapons that they could keep. I'm not too sure if the San Diego Chargers might make the same comeback like they did a few years ago. Pretty much Phillip Rivers, to my opinion, yes, I have mad respect for him, but I feel like personally, you know, the team, no, because I can truly understand why he's getting very, very upset due to the fact that he's not finding like the right wide open man like on time. As far as that goes, the Chargers might need a little bit of rebuild. As far as the Oakland Raiders, they have a very deep roster. Because I could even definitely relate to how the Oakland Raiders could have beaten top tier teams this season, but they just couldn't have the right, basically the right players on time to change up the whole game. So they can definitely be on the rise to winning a title or getting into the playoff contention. The Kansas City Chiefs, they are definitely a very good team. Just like always, like stating back a few years ago when they went literally almost undefeated. But I feel like this past season they just had a little bit of slumps that just caused them to not really play too well. So that's gonna be a huge factor into next year of who's gonna go and who's gonna stay. But if you were to ask me, I'd say maybe Broncos coming up top because now that there's a new fresh team, that's really going to change up like how people play.
So I don't know if you know, but do you realize that they don't have Peyton Manning anymore?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm kind of shocking. I mean, I'm not saying that it's a bad pick, but I'm just saying that I was kind of shocked because I thought you didn't know Peyton Manning was gone, and I personally want to give my opinion, but first off, I mean, like Denver Broncos obviously don't have Peyton Manning, and then I think because of that, I think Denver's gonna struggle. You know, looking at the last several years, the Broncos with Peyton, they've been dominating a little bit, but I think they're gonna struggle. But I do believe their defense is gonna make something happen. I think their defense is gonna still be there, but you know, I don't think the Broncos are gonna win this division, but I don't think they're gonna do that bad. I think they're gonna land second or third at least, mostly third maybe. I think the Chargers land in last place. I think Denver lands in third place. Like I agree with Isaiah. In my opinion, I think Isaiah's right. I think my pick also is going to be right. I honestly think too that it's going to be the Raiders and the Chiefs fighting for the title. But you know, I think the Raiders is a good team. I think the Chiefs are the Chiefs are a really good team. You know, Alex Smith. I think that they're going to be dominating this division. You know, they got some throw power, accuracy. I think they have a good defense. So I honestly think that the Chiefs are going to win the division. So that's my opinion. So going to the final and last division, the moment that we've been waiting for, the moment we've been waiting for, the AFC North, that consists of the Cincinnati Bengals, the Baltimore Ravens, or Pittsburgh Steelers, Isaiah, and the Cleveland Browns. Wow, this is gonna be really good. Can't wait. I'm sure you can't wait, Isaiah. But we're gonna go to you. You're probably excited to talk about this division. So Isaiah, who are you gonna crown the AFC North champions? You're on the floor.
Do not. My opinion is not even a question. But here's how I see it. This division is the toughest in the NFL as of right now. Mainly, the Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens, and Cincinnati Bengals are going to be fighting for this division. Cleveland obviously sucks. They might be in last place once again. Baltimore Ravens, I believe they're going to be in third. And the Pittsburgh Steelers and Cincinnati Bengals, between this Cincinnati Bengals Pittsburgh Steelers rivalry has heated up into the offseason, if you recognize Ruin Steel. It's mainly between the fans and the year's draft. They picked up the Bengals picked up WJ3, Andrew Billings, Tyler Boyd, and whoever the hell they got. It's going to be Pittsburgh and Cincinnati fighting for the AFC North. And let's say for the moment, we picked up Artie Burns, Sean Davis, Vernon Reeds, I think. We picked up a lot of talent this draft. But between Pittsburgh and Cincy, it's going to be the Steelers coming up on top.
All right, yes, that's what I like to hear. But Kiernan, so you're probably familiar. So AFC North, Bengals, Ravens, Steelers, Browns. Who do you got, boy?
Alright, first things first, I think Steelers definitely up top. Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, those guys are tremendously good. Browns definitely to the very bottom. I'm sorry, Johnny Manziel. Like, you did not pull up like your weight. You really need to get back to the gym. I'd probably say for what's the other team? Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
Baltimore, yes, that's going to be a definite third place. That's going to be very competitive. Cincinnati, that's going to be just as competitive to your team. I think that, you know, just from what me and you saw from this playoff season, that they really like basically dash heads. So I think this upcoming season, this is going to be like a brawl for who's, you know, more tougher, who's mentally more, you know, stable to handle like the dash hitting, the psychological, you know, like calling, and just, you know, like the playoff like intensity. So, you know, my predictions could be, you know, definitely Pittsburgh at top, because, you know, like you guys have like more, you know, better running back system and a more better, you know, like wide receiver play set.
All right, so you got Pittsburgh.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what's up, Dashie? Dashie just joined. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna Dashie, you there? Just make sure your microphone. All right, so Dashie, we already went through everything, but I can ask you what your pick for the AFC side is. Like we already did it, but we're on the last one. So your own opinion. This is our division, the AFC North: Bengals, Ravens, Steelers, Browns. You're on the floor, Dashie. Great to see you.
Well, sorry guys, I was late. I have to do outside business. So I think the Browns are going to have a little hiccup. If they don't be like this team they don't suck. It doesn't matter if they're the joke of the franchise. They're going to be in fourth. Ravens are going to be in third. I don't think Joe Flacco can come out with a big comeback return. I don't think Steelers are going to win the division because let's be honest here. They got good players, but they need some more weapons to complete the pieces of a puzzle. I think the Bengals are going to come out on top because the Bengals, they haven't been to the Super Bowl since 1988, but still, they should be able to win the division if they don't mess up in the playoffs this year.
All right, that's fine. There's no reason for Isaiah and me to like disagree with you because this is a rival team, But this is football talk, so.
Stay here to the Giants fans, so.
Right, so we're not here to like bash anyone. Don't worry, this is a football pick. That's your own pick. That's fine. I just find it funny that we all pick our own teams, but anyways, I want to give my own opinion. Wait, did it freeze? Did someone? Oh, no, never mind. But I'm gonna give my own opinion. So, I personally think that of course, the Browns, they suck. I mean, like people say that they're gonna make something happen with their new coach Hugh Jackson, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, like Hugh Jackson is a good coach. I've seen him coach before, but he's that kind of like coach that like wants to get like quarterbacks and stuff. And Brown fans, this is an example why I hate the Browns, because these fans think they're all that, and they think they're going to go to the Super Bowl. Like, every single draft pick, they're like, oh, we're going to go to the Super Bowl. No, you're not. But they have already... But they're, yeah, of course, about the Johnny Manziel. They're all excited. Ooh! But, like I was saying, they got RG3, of course, and they think they're going to do something, but I don't believe it. I think they're going to land in last place. Alright, so... I mean, like, I think the Ravens, this is what I feel about the Ravens. Joe Flacco's going to be back for a season. Like, that's a terrible season for him. So he went out for the entire season last season. So he's going to be back, probably healthy. Same with Justin Forsett. And what I see about the Ravens is I really think that they're going to struggle on defense. Terrell Suggs is going to be not that good. And they spent so much money on Joe Flacco, so I think that the Ravens might struggle once for a while. I don't think the Ravens are going to win the division. I think the Ravens are going to come in third place, and it all comes down to the Bengals-Steelers. So, let me talk about the Bengals for a second. So, the Bengals are a really good regular season team, to be honest. You gotta admit, the Bengals have a great team in the regular season, but that just sucked that, they did so well last season. And then that game against us, the Steelers, actually, Dashie, was it the right thumb that he got injured? Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's one of the thumbs. I don't know which one.
But like I was saying, Andy Dalton injured his thumb, and it sucked to see like him go down because they were doing great. But they're actually a really good regular season team, and what's so funny? And I think that the Bengals, the thing that the Bengals struggle with winning a playoff game, and I think that Marvin Lewis isn't the answer. I think that, 0-7. 0-7 in the playoffs, I think that Marvin Lewis needs to go for, if I was a Cincinnati Bengals fan, I don't think Marvin Lewis is the answer. I think the Cincinnati team can do well, but, I think they will fight for the AFC North title. So going to my Steelers, I think, this offense is still going to be good. There's going to be Bengal fans, Raven fans saying that our offense is going to be terrible. The fact that, Heath Miller retired. The fact that Martavis Bryant got himself, banned from the NFL from doing drugs, which I thought was completely retarded, but,
Oh my god.
I don't understand what's so funny.
Sorry. Sorry. Continue.
All right, so I was saying, I don't know what's wrong with this Giants fan, but
Okay, continue.
but anyways, these Brown fans, Bengals, they think that we're not gonna do good on offense, but I think that we're gonna do well. We picked up the Chargers tight end, Darius Green. Was it Isaiah? Was it him?
I think it was Darius Green.
Darius Green. I think he's gonna be a great tight end for us. And Martavis Bryant. I don't remember about this, but do you remember Steel Jackson when the Renegade 412 did that show with Steel Twin, Steel Jedi? I think it was like Steel Jedi. He mentioned how Samuel Colts is going to be really good. I don't know if you remember that. Do you remember that?
I don't remember when this happened, but I remember that he did talk about something like that.
Yeah, so he was saying
back in his channel when he had free time.
So he was saying about Samuel Colts is it's going to be a good. I think Samuel Colts can be a really good wide receiver replacement for Martavis Bryant. Darius Bay can be a replacement too. I think because of this draft, I think the Steelers defense is going to be much better, and I think the Steelers team is good enough to win the division, so I have the Steelers winning the division. No mistake, I think the Bengals will work their asses off. I think that it's going to be all comes down to the last game. I know the Bengals Steelers don't play the last game, but I think that we might actually get the same record in week 15, and then it all comes down to the final game, who wins. But that'd be interesting if the Bengals Steelers both have the same record. I don't know how it works. They do the best tiebreaker or something, but I think the Steelers are going to win the division. So, Dashie, do you want to stay for the rest of the picks? I know you kind of got late, but Kiernan and Isaiah already did the.
Yeah, I need to get caught up on my division picks.
All right, so Kiernan, Isaiah, you're more than welcome to stay on, or you just want to go. You can go or stay on, but
I might just stay on.
You're gonna stay on?
Yeah.
Kiernan, do you want to stay on, or you're gonna stay on?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So I just hope this recording thing doesn't cut off, but Dashie, so of course we talked about the AFC North. I don't know why this Kiernan kid this K-Rod guy was laughing, but I think it's because he thought I was bashing the Bengals fan base, but
oh my god. Well, this K-Rod guy.
That's his nickname, by the way, but save the laugh for later. But Dashie, you still just make sure your microphone's ready, so
I'm ready. My microphone's ready.
Alright, make sure you don't laugh because I have to hear Dashie, okay, Kiernan? Okay, good. Jesus Christ. I don't know why he was laughing. Okay, so, Dashie, the AFC East, the Jets, Bills, Patriots, and Dolphins, who'd you got winning the AFC East?
I don't see the Dolphins winning the division. They're going to beat the same team they were last season, find a way to screw up. They're going to finish last for sure. The dogfight for the division will be the Bills, Jets, and Patriots. But I see the Jets winning the division because they don't cheat like other teams do. I see the Bills finishing in second because the Bills are good but not that good down the road. And I see the Patriots finishing in third because remember Tom Brady's suspension got put back into place.
Alright, so the AFC South, Titans, Jaguars, Texans, and the Colts. Who do you got for the AFC South?
Last year, AFC South was repeat. I Southside. I see the Titans finishing in last. I see the Texans finishing in third. The dogfight will be between the Jaguars and the Colts. I see the Jaguars finishing in second, and I think the Colts are going to be finishing in first. Andrew Luck's coming back, so would it make a difference? I hope it does.
You really think that Blake Bortles is going to do anything about Brock Osweiler?
I see something happen to Blake Bortles, yes.
Alright. So you got the Colts winning?
Yep.
Alright, so last one, the AFC West. The Broncos, Chiefs, Chargers, and Raiders. Who do you have winning the AFC West?
I see the Chargers having the same finishing as last because they got a good team, but not that good of a team. I see them firing their coach after this upcoming season. I see the Chiefs finishing in third because they're a good team, but they have a 10-game winning streak last regular season, plus one more, winning 11 games last season, including the wild card game against the Texans. But I don't see them coming back to that same repeat mode this year. I see the Broncos finishing in second because if they're going to be able to repeat as Super Bowl champs, they better pull something off. I see the Raiders winning their division for the first time since 2002 because they got a good team, but your team is on it up, but they're missing some pieces.
Well then, if the Raiders win the division, Pistol 312, whoever his name is going to be so happy.
Yeah.
Well, that's all of the picks. I don't think I missed anything, didn't I, Athletic Dashie? We did the AFC North. Yeah, I think that's all of it. So, want to thank you guys for joining me in this show. Isaiah, of course, is exciting to do that every time, but... So, thank guys. I'm going to give this moment to give you each guys the floor. You can give a shout-out to anyone you want. I'm pulling a Renegade 412 right now, but I'm going to give the floor to each one of you guys, and you can give a shout-out and tell people how they can subscribe to your channel. So, I'm Bruin Steel. You can find me on YouTube. Just type in Bruin Steel. I want to give a shout-out to Kiernan Rodriguez, my homie, Isaiah Jackson. I want to give a shout-out to... the Renegade 412. Thanks for doing the logo, man, and thanks for making a trailer video for my YouTube. He's gonna give that to me sometime tonight, maybe. I don't know, but shout out to Macman70, Steel Legends, Inside Wrestling Truths, and yeah, that's it. Just look up Bruin Steel on YouTube, and I'll be there. So, Dashie, you got the floor. Any shout outs, and yeah, you're on the floor.
I want to give a huge shout out to my Nation's Roar, A-Train 513, shout out to Donald Food, Striped Up, Bengals Rumness, Nasty Natty, and everybody else out there in Good Day Nation.
Alright, Isaiah, you have the floor.
First, thank you for having me on again. Shout out to the Steel Twins, Just Blaze 412, Punk, who is back to making YouTube videos. Shout out to our two favorite commenters, Bruin Steel, Arcanto Spartan, Fan 1.0. And shout out to Joey Panther fan. He is not a Steelers fan, but he's a Pens and Pirates fan. You can find me on YouTube. Just type in Isaiah Jackson. It'll show the Steel Jackson logo. You can find me on Instagram, drummerboy_Zay. Yeah, that's basically it.
Alright, Kiernan, you got the floor. More like a gaming channel, have you?
Well, no, not really, but, like, hey guys, like, you know what it is, it's your boy KRAD7435, like, you know how I rock out here. You can find me off of KRAD7435 or, aka Kiernan Rodriguez, but that's like a little bit, you know, too long to type in, but just type in KRAD7435 lowercase or, you know, uppercase. Shout out to my boys, Jeff Shue, shout out to my boy Nicholas Violet, you rock, homie. You know, be sure to, like, you know, spread out, like, you know, the gaming community love. Love y'all.
Alright, and we are signing off, and stupid Steam account, god damn it. I'm signing off. I'm Bruin Steel, Kiernan Rodriguez, Steel Jackson, Athletic Dashie. By the way, Athletic Dashie made the best team win. The Bengals Steelers are probably going to go at it. It's going to be a great season. Shout out to all TTC members. Good luck to your team. This football season is going to be awesome. Shout out to, you know, everyone. You know, I just want to give a little, you know, shout out to everyone in the TTC, but... Wow, so he left, but... Anyways, we're signing out. Steeler Nation forever. Let's go Steelers.
Put them up. Peace out.